Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video I am so excited because I am throwing it back to the beginning of my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial on this eye look right here. I think I'm going to call it my hot fire orange smoky eye, but we shall see. But essentially I'm not going to be showing you any of my face makeup today. I will have all the products listed down below, however, so if you're curious you can check there. So I'm super excited, you guys, especially because orange smoky eyes are some of my favorite looks to do. I think they're absolutely amazing for summer, and I mean this could transition into fall as well. I never tell you can't wear an orange smoky eye. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna quit rambling because I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I really hope that you're excited. And if you want to see how to get this eye look, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so getting started, as you can see, and as I've mentioned, I already have most of my face makeup done. We're gonna jump into the eyes. I'm feeling something kind of orangey today, so I pulled both my Morphe 350 palette, which looks like this, and then as well as my Morphe, oh Lord, my Morphe 3502 palette, which looks like this. So I'm thinking something kind of warm, kind of orangey. I'm not really sure, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to use a mixture of these two, just because I haven't used them in a while, and I love these palettes. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see, and then I'll kind of point to what I'm using since they don't have names, and we'll just kind of hang here and see how it goes together. That's just kind of what I'm hoping for. So yeah, let me bring you in. I think I'm going to go into the 350 palette, and I'm going to start with this like tan shade. This is the one I've used the most out of both palettes. So I think I'm going to start with this, and I'm just going to lay this down to kind of get an idea of what I'm going. I have a feeling I'm going to kind of go back to like my old kind of eyeshadow days where like I really build up a ton of different colors to really give myself the depth and dimension that I'm looking for. I'm using a Morphe M441, and I am just kind of laying this down in my crease as well as my upper crease, really just kind of buffing this up. Focus. I'm still in the 350 palette, and I think I'm going to do a slight mixture of this shade and this shade. And I know on camera this looks really dark. It is actually kind of like a peachy, corally color is what I would call it. But in order to start building up to my oranges, I think I want a taste of that with this. So I'm going to mix those two shades. And hopefully it doesn't like poo-poos. But we'll see once I put it down. Holy titties. It's tough to have two palettes open. So I'm really gonna just kind of start doing about the same thing, just slightly lower. And this is just, see, gonna start giving me a little bit of color. It definitely is pulling a little more orange than pink, but I mean, I don't think that's bad because that's kind of what I'm going for. But this is gonna give me that soft look without just being brown at the top. And as you can see with this shade, I'm bringing this more like down into the inner corner instead of like swirling it up in this area, but still heavily swirling it over here and out. My focus on this look is really going to be blending. Every now and then I get really lazy with that, and I'm just like, whatever. And it's not some of my best work. It is honestly funny how if you take the time to really sit there and blend, and I know sometimes it gets boring, but like how much better the look will come out. So, and since I got like literally nothing but time today to sit here and play, that is working too. Alright, I know this is going to seem excessive after I show you, but staying in the 350 palette, I'm now going to jump to the orange shade up here in the tippy top. And then following that, on the same brush is what I think I'm going to do, but I'll change my mind. I'm then going to jump into this orange shade in the 3502. And I know you're like, Alyssa, they're the same orange shade. That they are not, my friends. They are actually a little bit different. This one over here in the 350 is like deeper and a little bit darker. So that's how I'm going to start kind of building my outer edge. but staying in the same color family, especially if I want to touch on that red, which I still think I really want to do. So while that seems excessive, and most of you are going to be like, girl, day is the same, I told you we were going to take it back, and we are going to be slightly extra today in the manner in which we are doing this makeup look. So I'm going to take this shade, and I'm going to be careful with how much I do. I'm going to slowly build this up because I just don't want to misplace. We're going to bring this down right into the crease, kind of onto the lid as you can see, and we're going to start buffing that in, keeping this the lowest we've done thus far. I'm going to do a little stamping motion here, really building that pigment up. Ooh-wee, that is pretty. And then just really focus. And if I decide along the way, because I still am really not sure if I want this to be just a full-on kind of smoky eye, if I want to have some sort of cut crease action, I don't know yet. So it's okay if it's messy in the beginning, because I can always use concealer and fix it up and something, I don't know. These are the times when I really wish you guys could talk back to me and let me know what you guys think I should do. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the M441 that we started with, and I'm not adding anything on the brush yet, and I'm just going to kind of sweep this along the outer edges. And for this, I think one of the best tricks I have is like, I hold the brush at almost like the tippy end and almost just kind of like let it do what it wants. And I find this to give me a really nice soft blend, especially when I'm doing the edges. Just so I'm not like pushing too hard or doing too much. Gives me more time to kind of watch how it's all kind of going down, so I can correct it if I don't like it. So I am going to stay with that brush, and now I'm going to dip into the 3502 palette, that slightly darker orange shade that I mentioned. And we are going to kind of pack this on top, probably bring it a little bit lower and start working towards the outer edge. I'm not sure, you'll see when I decide as I place it down. Yeah, you guys see what I'm saying? See how it's just like a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, and almost like more orangey than like brown? I don't know. Oh, I'm really gonna start something here. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, here we go. So keeping this like right in the crease and lower still. Really blending this about halfway in and out. I think this is maybe the one that I may keep away from my inner corner. Not sure yet, honestly. Gotta wait and see. So ever so slightly, I am gonna run this just in the crease, little bit of windshield wiper motions, bringing this just a little bit into the inner corner to tie it together, but focusing primarily middle of the eye to the outer corner. Just because I don't want my inner corner to be too heavy in this look, like you would say like a halo eye. Alright, so now I'm going to take a clean brush and just ever so slightly dip into the first orange shade from the 350 palette. Just a little bit, really nothing on it. Like I'm talking about hardly any product there. And this is just gonna help blend them together. I don't wanna use the same brush because obviously now it's with that darker orange, but I definitely wanna touch up the edges and bring that slightly brighter orange color out, if you can see that right there. Just kind of creating a really nice fade. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some more detailed work. So I'm going to switch to a Morphe M506. You guys know these are like my favorite little small blending brushes. So I think I may do the red more like in this vicinity and then switch to the brown. The only way to know is to try. So I'm gonna take that bright looking red shade on this brush, tap it off. We really want to slowly build this up because I'm really not sure what it's gonna do. And I like the look so far, so I really don't want to mess it up. And I'm gonna actually take this kind of in the center and start kind of putting it on the lid. I don't know yet, you guys, just give me a minute. Let's see what becomes of this. So I'm gonna kind of pack it again so I can blend it out. I'm nervous. So pretty much what I've done so far is just kind of rubbed it from the center, almost, I guess, like 3/4 way in, but pretty much the center, and kind of running it out here. I have not brought it up to the crease all the way. I really don't want it spread out in my crease. I kind of want this primarily on my lid. I know it looks like a lot right now, that's because it is. I'm gonna switch to another one of those brushes for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to another one, and I'm going to start dipping into the slightly deeper, darker brown shade in the 3502, and just kind of building this up on the end to see how I like how this is going before I do too much more with this. I think I'm even gonna go one step deeper and dip into this one right here. I know I said I don't want it to be super brown, but I'm just having trouble with the colors getting it to the level of deepness that I want right out here to make the red not look so standoutish. I want it to be like a hint of red in there. So I'm going to start packing this on here to see if I can get it to kind of hide some of it. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm going for. Okay guys, so what I've done, sorry, I had a phone call, so I kept working. But I took pretty much the darkest color, and this is more along the lines of what I wanted, where it looks deeper, but still reddish orangey kind of a look. And so I've been doing the same on this eye. It's mostly the darkest shades, so I have stayed mixing the three. So I've stayed mixing 1, 2, and 3, but focusing more on this shade to really bring me that depth that I was looking for. The other two shades were nice and they were in the color range that I wanted, but they weren't making this look deep enough, and so it was really making the red stand out in a way that I didn't like. Right now I like the red is just kind of almost like a pop of something in the center, still in the same color family, but it's not like, oh, she just put red there, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I've been doing. I've just been slowly building it up. And I'm not sure what I want to do for the inner corner, so I'm not sure if I want to kind of just do, ooh, sorry, legs fall asleep. So I'm not sure if I want to do like a more neutral color and just kind of do all matte and then add like a glittered line or something along those lines. I'm just not sure what I'm feeling, but I do think I am going to touch up the darker orange shade that we use. So still in the 3502, I'm going to take this shade again and really just kind of blend it out. I feel like I've lost some of the orange that we worked hard to build up there, so I'm going to do that in here, just a smidgen to really make sure we keep that. That's what I want, that really orange looking outer edge, I guess. I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. You feel me. Why don't we, okay, I'm gonna try and do it a little matte. I'm gonna do the mixture of the white and the yellowy looking color from the 350, and if I don't like it, I can cover it with a shimmer. But something has to happen here because it looks like I just quit, which I mean technically that's all I've done so far. So I'm gonna pat this on here and then ever so lightly blend it in right here. Is I think I'm gonna do a little bit of winged eyeliner. May God be with us. I don't know that you guys are gonna get to see that just because I just don't think you are. But so I'm going to go in with my Pretty Vulgar liner. I am going to attempt to do winged eyeliner, and however that goes, I will be back and you will see it, and then we will keep moving from there with anything else that I feel like I should do. So just hang tight. Alright, hang tight. Okay, you guys, for some reason, and don't ask me why, the eyeliner gods have smiled down upon me, and we've got decent winged eyeliner going on right now. For those of you who are curious, I use this Morphe. It's called M250-1. This is the best eyeliner brush, you guys. It's literally just a point. But so I think I'm gonna do like kind of like a half cut crease kind of a line thing. Hopefully we don't jack this up. But so again, I'm gonna use Starfire on the heavy metal glitter liners from Urban Decay. And we're gonna start. I don't want to pull it in too far just yet in case I don't love it, but what I do to kind of help put this in the area that I like, I kind of like look down like this at my things so I can really see my crease area, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna kind of lay it right in the crease, kind of like if you can see like where the little hollow of my eye ends right here. I will follow just under that line, lay it down, and really kind of just shoop it, shoop it. Okay, so I got those on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some clear brow gel to get these bad boys up and out of the way. I feel like this video is so long, you guys. I'm so sorry. Hope you're liking it though. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the deepest brown shade that we had been using from the 3502 palette on a Morphe M432 flat definer brush, and I am going to push this against my lower lash line, keeping this primarily out towards this outer corner over here, really just connecting that. And I'm going to bring that in about halfway, just like that. Now I'm going to take the M506 that we were using, no additional product at the moment, and I am just going to buff that out. There we go. I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to switch to using this shade up here that we started using earlier, the slightly reddish orangey looking shade. And I'm going to mix it with a twinge of the orange next to it. That's the M50. What? That's the 3502 palette. I'm struggling. And we are going to start from the center, bringing that over to the inner corner, just like this. And then blending it front to back all the way around. So now I'm going to go in with the M443 we use, and I'm going to use the lighter orange shade all by itself. Tap that off. I'm going to flip it so like you see how it's like more heavily saturated on this side. I'm going to flip it so it's that side's not touching my lower half, but I am going to really buff this out. For the most part, I like my under eyeshadow to be quite low. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to take the very first brush we used, the M441, and I'm going to go in with the these two shades right here, the orangey and the pinky shade. And that's going to be the final blend that we do down here, just really bringing this all together. And I do think to open my eyes up a little more, I'm going to use my ColourPop Honeydew liner and just throw it right in here to brighten this up. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is all for this very in-depth tutorial for this like hot fire orange smoky eye. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Feel free to hit the little notification bell down there if you really have been enjoying my videos and you want to be notified when I upload a new one. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Well, I'll see you later. You be good for your mama, okay?
Okay. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Say love you. Bye.
Oh, I love you.
How much she's calling you Pusan?
I don't care what she's saying.